Hey, Miss Cheryl, this is Maurice Watkins finally checking in with you. Sorry for the delay and how long it took me to respond, but here we are. Start right off with the first question that's on the email you sent about how has your daily life and work environment changed. My daily life, as far as home life, hasn't changed a whole lot. Um, Mostly a homebody, anyway. But yeah, I mean, not really much has changed. I mean, I don't take my kids everywhere I go now, but other than that, yeah, it's not really much. Boring life, I know. But as far as the work life and the work environment, a lot of things have changed. I know we're limited on access of what we can or gain access to, as far as the office. If you're going to go up there, they want you to have all your PPE on, as far as mask, which of course is 100% understandable. Um, but and just the extra steps that our safety crew and management that they have instilled and put in place to make sure that we're all safe, uh, as far as like the extra PPE um, and things of that nature to make sure not only that we're safe but the public is also safe. So, to get moving, or to keep moving right along with it, the next question: what are the challenges and how are you overcoming them? The biggest challenge that I have with with COVID, it's gonna sound crazy, but it's social distancing. I'm a social butterfly. To anyone who knows me, I like smiling. It's one of my most favorite things about people is a smile and an interaction. Just something as simple as a handshake. Is some of the things that I've missed, but it's understandable right now. But I mean, other than that, I think life is still pretty close to being the same. Um, how were the new requirements and extension of the safe work practices you adhere to each day? Um, well, first and foremost, LG&E always, from day one, has always put safety first. And I give LG&E the highest grade when it comes to safety, because I've come from a lot of other like construction companies that kind of shy away from it, or they don't adhere to it, and they're not as diligent and disciplined at it. Because I mean, when it comes down to it, LG&E, they want you to go home, and in regards to that, they want you to go home the same way you came in, and whether that is with all your fingers and toes, no cuts, bruises, or right now in this day and age, no COVID, because it's not only their duty to make sure that we're being as safe as possible. We also want to make sure that whenever we are being safe, that we're also keeping the public safe. And that's one of the biggest things I could always say about LG&E. No questions whatsoever. But moving right along, what are you doing differently at home to be safe and healthy? At home, I'm limiting my access to or like going to stores frequently. I used to go to 3 or 4 stores a day, just to get supplies or just to grab a quick snack. But now we limit our access. Maybe once a week we'll go to a store and just stock up on things, just to limit the access. I don't take my kids with me, yeah, because they're always wanting to ride. I got a 12-year-old and a almost 10-year-old, and they're always wanting to go with me everywhere. So that's one of the big changes at home. But I live out in the country, so I don't have neighbors close by and a whole bunch of kids everywhere. But wherever, if the opportunity does arise, we always make sure we're staying, at a safe distance away from each other, but with still being able to enjoy each other's company. As far as other neighbors that live closer by, but I mean, a few acres away. But that's probably the biggest thing, is just limiting my access to stores on a day-to-day basis. And my wife as well too. My wife is working from home, and of course, kids are out of school. That's a given. But she's also able to make the trips, so it can limit my access too. So we'll alternate going to and from the stores whenever we have to make our run for that week, or if we're missing something, she'll go this time and I'll go the next time, just to kind of help things out and limit access. How is all of this positively affecting the customer experience? The customer's eye is always hard to perceive, I guess would be a good way. But with the pandemic going on and the way we interact with the public, always, like I said, maintain that social distancing, put barriers, whether it be just a simple mask, or say if you have to enter in somebody's home and you have to go full gear, which would be, N95 mask, Tyvek suit, glasses, face shield, gloves, booties. But it's just talking to the customer and explaining to them, hey, I don't want to, if there's anything that I got, I don't want to give to you. If there's anything that you got, I don't want you to give it to me. And can we all just get along? We're just out there blatant with the customer, just being 100% honest with them. Just, hey, have some questions for you. Have you been sick? Do you know anybody that's been sick? Because that'll determine whether or not we either need to go level 1 or level 2. Level 1 is just a regular face mask, glasses, and face shield, entering a home, and then level 2 is full suit up. But I think the public is taking things just as serious, if not more serious, than we are. You'll run into customers that'll be like, oh, I don't care, come on in, no problem. But we have to be diligent in our safety procedures as far as going through, wearing our masks and all our PPE, to just to make sure, because you never know. Public is crazy, so are we. Just teasing. And I believe last but not least, sorry, phone was locked up on me. This pandemic has been difficult for everyone. How are you and your family coping? At the very beginning, this happened right at spring break, which is my birthday, March 23rd. So I didn't get to have a birthday party. But from that moment on, the kids never returned to school. My children loved school, and it hurt them quite a bit at the very beginning, but they understood. They were of that age where you could tell them things and explain to them that hey, this is the way things are going to be, and there's no way around it. The other biggest thing was sports. My daughter, who is the oldest, she is a travel softball player and a pretty darn good one. My son is a travel baseball player as well. So practice got shut down once COVID hit, and team gatherings and everything that is involved with organized sports just completely shut down, and which 100% is understandable, and so they were hurt by it. As far as me, I don't have any other activities, but I am a coach. I do coach both my children. So I was kind of let down about it too, but there's nothing you can do about it. So, like now for like the past week, softball's opening back up, baseball's opening back up, and it's go time. So things are starting to feel 100 times more normal now than what they were before. And I think it makes the kids realize that, hey, even if you do have to take some time away, it makes you love the things that you love to do even more once you come back to it. So we're always glass half full type family, and we always try to look to see the good in everything. Even though there is a lot of bad going on, we always still look to see the good. Sorry for that. But other than that, I hope this was enough for you, Miss Cheryl. And thank you for giving me the opportunity. I'm not really good with videos or talking. However, I did just go on for 12 minutes. Well, thank you. And if this doesn't work, call me or email me. I promise I'll respond. Bye.